want to do anything to scare your children. That's the last thing we want to do. We don't want to scare anybody.
Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Bacon Bites. So today we've got PCSO Ryan Boskill, former PCSO Ryan Boskill from Nottinghamshire Police. I want to shed as much light on Nottinghamshire Police as I can. So I'll be going through these officers. There's 6 officers in total that I want to shed light on from Nottinghamshire. After this, we will be moving on to a couple of live audits and then back to shedding more light on the officers that we speak about. Former police officer has been given a suspended sentence after he used money which was raised for charity to pay for building work at his home. Ryan Boskill will also carry out unpaid work in the community after being sentenced at Nottingham Crown Court. He had pleaded guilty to 6 counts of theft and 1 count of fraud. While working as a PCSO, Boskill had secured more than £22,000 to renovate and run a youth centre in Worksop. However, he withdrew the cash from an account which had been set up to hold the grants and paid it into his personal bank account. The money was used to settle a £420 bill for a building inspection, and a further £168 were paid to Severn Trent Water relating to another application at his home. You're not drill there, guys. He's literally raised up £22,000. He's obviously bought a property and he's using the £22,000 to build up his own property, to build his property, renovate his property, pay his water bills. 22 grand that could have gone a long way in community towards helping youth, what it was meant for. You know, that's why people have donated £22,000, you see, because they see there's a problem in society and the youth need things like youth centres, youth clubs. And he's preyed on that. This animal has preyed on that. He's took £22,000 and is satisfying himself. What a greedy, horrible man, Mr. Boskill. He also bought materials and services which were used on the house he was living in and building an extension on, instead of the renovation of the community centre. An investigation found Boskill, who became a PC in 2013, had also falsified a signature on a grant application. What's probably happened there is they've looked into him then. They've looked into him with his fraud case, realised as well that he's falsified a signature on an application. The 30-year-old scumbag of Colley Lane, Weston in Newark had previously been dismissed from Nottinghamshire Police after gross misconduct was found at an internal disciplinary special case hearing. It was found that he acted in breach of trust by taking money from the online youth and community centre account and used it to settle his own liabilities. He admitted the entirety of the case against him and was dismissed without notice. So, Boskill, that's you officially dismissed. And guys, moving on. This is a double bubble for you. Quickly move on because this is 2 in 1. 2 bacons in 1. So there we had PCSO Ryan Boskill from Nottinghamshire Police. I just want to say right quickly as well, guys. A lot of you guys have been asking me to cover the story on Alex Belfield. Guys, as all that were happening, I've been researching other things, but let's get down there this week. I will do a special video. PCSO Ryan Boskill. Since I've been doing this series on Nottinghamshire Police, a lot of people have been asking me to go and cover the story on Alex Belfield and what's happened to him. He's been raided 4 or 5 times by Nottinghamshire Police. He's had all of his equipment taken, so I will do a bit of research on that story, guys, and I'll make a special video based on Alex Belfield and what's going on with him and Nottinghamshire Police. On top of that, guys, we've got PC Scott Mayer. Now, I'm having to put a link. This is his picture. He's a filthy animal. I'm having to put his link in the description to his story. He's from Nottinghamshire Police as well. Check him out, guys. Hit up that link in the description. Check out his story. It is a quick one. It'll only take you a minute or 2 to read up on it. This is what type of officers you're dealing with at Nottinghamshire Police. There is a lot of these that I'm going to have to put into one video because the video is going to be a very sensitive video in terms of the subject that I'm speaking about. Seems the police at Nottinghamshire just don't give a crap about anybody. Now, I was doing a prison audit at HMP Ramby, and the police were sent out by the prison. The police officer came up in his van. Van nearly, I won't say run me over, but it came very close to me. It was uncomfortable. I asked him, what do you think you're doing? You nearly ran me over. To which he asked me if I were leaving. I left it there, guys, and then a few months later, up at Nottinghamshire Police Headquarters when I was doing an audit there, he pulls up in his van, pulls up outside of me. I told him I'm doing a story on a police officer that nearly ran me over, and he just openly admitted, yeah, that were me. Thought it were funny, and drove in. Here's a little clip, guys.
What's that? You gonna run me over, mate? You tried running me over? You just tried running me over? Please TSG. You alright, mate? Could you identify yourself?
Yeah, Paul, you alright? How you going on?
I'm alright, yeah?
Yeah, not bad, mate.
Do you know?
Wild.
Do you know me?
Yes, of course I do.
What's my name?
Free love. No,
Free-
it's not free summit, isn't it?
Live free.
Live free,
Yeah, yeah.
What was that?
Yeah, God bless you, man. Could you?
on?
Yeah, not bad. Could you identify yourself as well, please?
You have John Austin, mate.
Yeah. We're just reporting on police corruption today, as always, guys.
Absolutely.
We've got an officer at Nottinghamshire Police that tried to run me over
Oh, in the van?
in the van.
Oh,
Did
yeah,
you see
okay.
it? Was that you that tried to
Yeah,
run me
I
over?
remember.
We're reporting on you today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So having seen that, yeah, it is funny. It is funny to a certain extent. It just shows you how protected the police feel, that they can get away with these crimes. From what I'll be uncovering over the next few months on these bacon bites, it's just the tip of the iceberg. Now, these are only officers that are being held to account. These are only officers that have been caught. What about the ones that go unnoticed? And there's many of them, and corruption, it's not black and white. There's a lot of grey area to it. There's a lot of levels to corruption. It starts at the bottom and goes to the top. It can be anything from not reporting a crime to severe police brutality that leaves people in hospital and worse. It's not acceptable. I've shed a lot of light on Nottinghamshire Police. I will be moving on. If you can leave a comment and let me know where you'd like me to go next, and I will be visiting these constabularies across the UK, doing a lot of research, getting the stories out. But anyway, guys, we will be covering a lot of cases of these corrupt officers, putting them into bacon bites. One video, we've got 3 corrupt bacons here. We've got PCSO, Ryan Boskill, we've got PC Scott Mayer there, and we've got this clown who thinks it's funny that he nearly ran me over. But anyway, guys, let's move on. Let's crack on and get into an audit. I will be auditing tomorrow. There will be a bacon bites tomorrow. It'll be the final part of Nottinghamshire, and then we'll be moving on as always, guys. But big respect for support, and I will see you on the next one.